Hello, hello, hello. Hi, this is Claudia from Trendy Latina. And this is actually a very laid-back scope I'm doing today. Hi, thank you for the love. Everybody's excited. That's good, that's good. This is a very laid-back scope I'm doing today. It's a part of the group September Scopers where we have a prompt a day. And the prompt today is Ask Me Anything. Hello, hello. So tonight is Ask Me anything you would like to know. Did I cut my hair? No, I didn't cut my hair. I have my hair pulled in a bun because today is bad hair day. I actually have a real long hair. My hair goes all the way down here. When it's straightened out, it goes all the way in the middle of my back. When it's curly, it goes up to here. So no, I have a really long hair. Hi, Vanessa from dailydelivery.com. You're going to post a giveaway tonight. Oh, that's great. Nice hearing that. You're a newbie. That's good. It's all about starting. I haven't started Periscope in a long time either. I've been on since I opened an account since they started, about the second week after they started, but I was afraid. I was afraid about doing videos because videos for me were always about that time spent editing and all that perfection, and that I could never put into my videos. So Periscope actually gave me freedom. Give him some love if it gives you freedom too. It gives me freedom to be able to be in front of people, to be able to be here with you. You hear new? Yeah. I mean, I haven't been for a long time. I've been scoping now for about 2 months, but not really recently. Just recently I started scoping once a day. Yes, I was on the chat. I actually work very closely with Verizon and the Latino community with Verizon. I love them. So I wanted to share a little bit, if you guys don't have any questions, I wanted to share a little bit how I started blogging. And you won't believe this. I started blogging in 2006, long time ago. My husband is an SEO expert, and he told me I needed to blog in order to bring visitors to my site, to my school site. I own a foreign language school. And so I started blogging. The blog was named, Easy Learn Languages, which is the name of my school. And I would blog about bilingual life and about teaching, and I would give class plans and worksheets. And hi, hello, how are you? Thank you for being here tonight. If you're watching on replay, this is Claudia from Trendy Latina. If you just got in, thank you so much for being here. Tonight is Ask Me Anything, and I'm sharing a little bit of how I started blogging. So when I started talking about bilingual life, I actually had one company in 2007. It was VTech. I will never forget, the first company I worked with. And they said, we would like to send you a Dora game to use in your classrooms. And I said, wow, the brands send you things for free. And there was an aha moment for me. My first sponsored opportunity was actually came to my door, and they saw what I was doing on the blog. And at that point in time, not a lot of people were blogging. There were not a lot of bloggers. And, I was a non, my English as a second language is definitely my second language. I moved here when I was, 35. And so not a long time ago. And so it was really a shock for me that I would have the doors open to brands to give me products, and I started doing that. And then the beauty and the fashion brands started also connecting with me, and that's when Trendy Latina was born. And that was later on. It was about 2000 and 2014, that's when Trendy Latina was born. So, and that has been an amazing journey, so amazing that I am actually contemplating doing this full-time and actually selling my school business at some point in time. So this is really good news. This is just to empower you. And what was my first blog? My first blog was Easy Learn Languages, which is going to be 10 years old next year. It's easylearnlanguages.com/blog. That was my first one. And after that, I had Bilingual Bodies, which has been inactive. ckrusch, which forwards now to my Trendy Latina website. I also had the Pets website. At some point in time, I had about 8 websites. I do love writing, I do love sharing, and I wanted to have a place for everything, but now I actually consolidated everything on Trendy Latina. It's easier for me to have just tabs and share my life and my love for beauty, fashion, pets, everything together. I highly recommend you have everything in one blog. It was crazy. Thank you. Thanks, Superwoman. I don't know about that, but it's easier for me to have everything. Hello. Hi, Monica. How are you? Thank you for being here tonight. You work with a company using essential oils? That's great. Well, the first thing I wanted to tell you is it definitely needs to disclose. If you're going to do blog posts, which I recommend since you work with them, about essential oils, you need to have a disclosure on top, which it's by FTC guidelines. It needs to go on top of your blog posts saying that you are a distributor and that you do get compensated for sharing that on your blog. You need to disclose that. But I would love to see some posts. I'm actually starting with essential oils. I bought some oils from a friend, doTERRA oils. I really love them. It's great to, like, right before bed. You're welcome. You're welcome. Right before bed, I put the oils in. I just relax. It's really lavender oils. They're really relaxing. So I wanted to share a little bit more of my journey. So I told you that I started Trendy Latina, and at that point in time, it was a business. Like I said, my whole blogging journey was about having a blog as my business. And that doesn't mean you're not authentic. That doesn't mean you don't share your stories. That doesn't mean we had this talk before. You are a brand. You're a walking brand. So it's just having a business mindset where every step you take, it's actually a part of a strategy, and the whole full cycle makes you happy because you are sharing what you love, doing what you love, attending events you love, sharing brands you love, but you're also being compensated for that. So it's a win-win for everybody. It's a win for you, win for your family, win for the brands. There's no going wrong with that. And people ask me, how do you get that? I believe you need to start with a strategy, with a plan. Everything goes on along with being organized and having a plan. I couldn't have all these things that I have right now if I wasn't organized. And it's really an asset that I'm proud to share. And I try to try to be that. So guys, ask me some questions. Come on. Anything you want to know? Why did I move here? When did I move here? What do I recommend as a blog host? Well, we have GoDaddy as the main host, but I have a private server. Oh, I'll tell you, Monica, that's a good question. I'm a planner. I'll tell you in 5 seconds. So we have our own server, our dedicated server, because my husband is an SEO expert and he also manages websites. So we have 60 websites under our umbrella. So we do have our private server, which is great. My websites are never down, but we are affiliated to GoDaddy. I really like them. We never had a problem in all these years with them. My husband has been a webmaster for over 30 years now. So Monica, about the planning. Well, that's a good question. I actually love planning. It's fun. So I end my day planning my next day. I start my day planning what I'm going to do based on the tasks and everything I wrote down the day before. I plan over the weekend. I plan in the beginning of the year, bigger goals and bigger plans. One day I'm going to show you, and we're going to do a board. You know, I'm going to show you my vision board. But I'm really planning a scope on doing that and showing you my vision board. But it's all about planning. I plan a lot. I spend a lot of time planning. You will find time. It doesn't take a long time. You need a vision board. It's so cool. I have two in my office. One day I'm going to do a scope on that, I promise. I want to share the book that I used to guide me to make the vision boards, and I want to share why I do it and how it has been working for me. I've been doing it for 4 years now. So true, right? I think planning is essential for anything in your life, and if you want to do many things at the same time and be there for your family, you need to. If I have a specific days that I plan, no, not really. Not really. I plan, you know, like I said, at the end of the day, in the beginning of my day, and even during the week, is Sunday night for me. It's to you know, chat with my staff. I have 3 bloggers right now working with me with social media management, and that's when we plan the week. Yeah, I love vision boards. They're great. Would you please repeat the questions right after, you know, the first one? I couldn't read it. It was too fast. Thank you for the love. I love that you guys are asking questions. So a funny story, you know, I usually don't talk about myself, a lot of me, and you will see that on my blog. It's not really a journal. It's about me, but not about real deep and personal things. But I wanted to share something, you know, that I haven't really shared on the blog posts. I did share a little bit on Instagram when I work for Match.com, but to spend the days in the beginning of the month to plan for blogging and social media posts. Yes, I do have an editorial calendar. Right now, my editorial calendar is planned up to the end of November. I do have that. It keeps me, my sanity, and it makes me find things and plan for the blog posts ahead of time and go purchase the things for that week or the next week. I only use my pictures. I do have a stock photo that site that I use once in a while for my clients, but not on my blog. If you go to my blog, they're all my pictures. They've always, I'm very serious about that. You need to be very, very careful about copyright. Things come up and I don't post as planned, and you need to be, you know, flexible and be okay and go with the flow. I totally advocate for that. And then the sponsored posts come, and I have to insert them in my editorial calendar, and they were not planned because they usually contact you 2 to 3 weeks before the post is due, so I wasn't planning on that. But I try to post at least 3 times a week. That's my goal. Doesn't always happen. Some weeks I post 5 times a week, and that would be, you know, my goal to really do that. I don't have a favorite sites. You know, it's good to go and check it out. I would love to have a source for you, but like I said, most of my pictures come from my phone. I do have a beautiful $800 Canon camera, but I really like taking my own photos. Thank you so much. Thank you for being here. Thank you. So I like using my own pictures because I have control of it, and you never know with these crazy sites. I have a friend that bought a photo from a stock photo site, and Getty Images came to her and said they owned that image and wanted to charge $800 for it. So you never know. I really like taking my own pictures, especially on sponsored posts. I would never use a stock photo for that. So I started to share, you know, how I put watermarks. No, I don't have the time. I think that pollutes the photos. It takes the beauty out of it. A lot of bloggers do because they think people are going to copy their picture and put somewhere else. Can I tell you what? They're going to do it anyway. They're going to copy your picture. They just click, you know, copy, and they're going to copy your picture anyway. So why bother to do that? If they do want to copy, they will copy. So why bother to put a watermark? You know, a lot of people do to keep their brand in sync. I understand. I'm not against it. I don't do it myself. I like a clean, nice, large, you know, fitting the width of the blog, and that's what most networks recommend, that it fits the width of your blog. How do you find that out? You get a ruler and you measure it, and you can get an online ruler online where you can download, or you can also get you know, just a regular ruler and find out how wide it is. What's time consuming? Who said it's time consuming? What is time consuming? There's a lot of work involved in blogging. So, you know, if you're starting right now and you think it's just easy and you just in 5 seconds, you know, you should measure your width of your blog to find out so they fit perfectly, because a lot of the networks love that. That's a tip that you know, that I would definitely like to see incorporated if you guys don't do that. Yes, watermark is time consuming. I personally don't do that. So I moved here right after September 11th. And then I'll do one day. We'll do one post. I'll walk you guys through how to measure. And I also wanted to share how to SEO a post properly. I'll be doing more. Oh, the train is coming. I'll be doing more blogging posts, since, you know, I had a lot of questions and people came to my website to ask questions about it too. So I'll be doing at least once a week a blogging, you know, scope, so you can have some tips every week. So, and this was not a planned blogging, you know, ask me anything. I just love that, you know, you have a train near you too. I have a railroad tracks right in front of our house. I mean, it's like a block from our house. So you guys can hear the train now, choo choo choo. So I moved here in 2011, right after September 11th, and not 2001, sorry, and right after September 11th, and it was terrifying to see what happened with the nation, and you know, what happened with the foreign people, and all that situation in the country. So it was a scary time for me. But the beauty, I wanted to share this with you. Never take for granted this country. This country is amazing. It's beautiful, with all the flaws, with all the problems that people put on the news. It's a beautiful place to live. You have that opportunity that is right outside your door waiting for you, and you can't find that anywhere else. The freedom that I have here, you can't find anywhere else. I've traveled all over the world, and I feel at home here. And people ask me, my husband retired 3 years ago, and he asked me, do you want to move back to Brazil? And I said, no, absolutely not. I love this country. This is my home, and I've felt at home here since day one. This country has embraced me, and you know, it has given me a lot of love, and I would not leave it. Not that I don't like my country. I love visiting and going to the beach in Brazil, visiting my family. I love my family. Don't get me wrong, but this is a great place to live. So I wanted to share my love for this country with you guys, if I haven't, you know, shared that before. And that's a real personal thing that I wanted to share with you guys. Let me tell you some things that I know you don't know about me. I am a linguist. I used to do linguistic research back in Brazil, and I speak 4 languages. Can you guess what languages I speak? Yes, visiting Brazil. I'm actually planning on going in December, Monica. Yes, a lot of people undervalue America. You think I speak French? Nope, that's not one of the languages. Come on, guys, what languages do I speak? What do you think? What's my mother language? What language do they speak in Brazil? Do you know? No, I don't speak Japanese. No Russian? Spanish, English, and Portuguese. You're right. Yes, 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 you're right, Jenny. You're right. Spanish, English, and Portuguese. And my fourth language is, come on, I will send you a gift. I promise. If you guess my fourth language, what's the fourth? I will send you a gift. I will send you some beautiful makeup. Come on. No, fourth is not Italian. Second chance. What's my fourth language? Not Italian. I don't think you guys are ever going to guess. It's a different language. You got it! You got it! It's German! How did you know? Yes! Yes, it's German. It's German. It's German. You need to contact me later. Send me a DM. You're my friend on Facebook. And Joanne, and you know, give me your address and I'll send you some great makeup. Yay! So let me tell you how German came about. I told my parents, this is what they told me, okay? I was 4 years old and I told them that I wanted to learn English. There was no English school in my town at that point in time. So they hired a private instructor. And can you imagine a 4-year-old told the parents that they wanted to learn a foreign language? So that was me. My mom said I was pretty stubborn. Not anymore, right? Right? So by the age of 12, I was fluent in English. Thank you, Linda. Thank you. And I started learning Spanish. And Spanish was my third language. And by the age of 16, I started learning German. I finished the whole course at the Goethe Institute. And when I left, I could speak German fluently, the same way I can speak English. But it's been about 15 years and I don't speak as fluent anymore. I do speak fluently Spanish, Portuguese. I try English once in a while. And because I do work with these languages, I am a Spanish and Portuguese teacher. But German is just, you know, I can understand a little bit, I can talk a little bit, but not really fluently. So that's something that I know you guys know about me. I want to tell you something funny too. I love exercising. I have been to Germany twice. Can I tell you something about Germany? I used to work as an interpreter. You know, I told you I'm a linguist. I used to work as an interpreter for Mercedes-Benz. Born in Germany? That's awesome. We need to chat sometimes. That's awesome. So I have done Pilates. I have done basically any type of exercise that you can think of. But can you guess my favorite? Can you guys guess what my favorite type of exercise is? Some guesses? It's not Pilates. It's a, you know, moving kind of exercise. No. I do a lot of walking though. Can you guys guess? Bike? No, I have a stationary bike at home. I have a whole, no Zumba. I love Zumba though. Yoga. I resumed yoga. But my favorite activity I'm actually not doing right now, it's belly dancing. I took 3 years of belly dancing. And another funny thing about me, my town has a fundraising concert every year. And I used to sing with a full band. My husband plays the guitar, and I used to sing with a full band during the concert. Yes, it's a lot of fun. And I did a Shakira number 1 year. And so I hired a private instructor for belly dancing, and I actually took 3 years of belly dancing. And so it's really a lot of fun, and it's great exercise for your core and for your stomach and your hips. I highly recommend. So that's something I have never shared on my vlog or, you know, on any channels. You guys are really, hello, hi, how are you? So I'm really sharing some private things tonight. Aww. No, you guys rock. I love you guys. So I wanted to just switch things a little bit. I was sharing a lot of private things, and after all, it's a September Scopers theme. Ask me anything. Oh, thank you, and I will hop on yours. Just give me a second. I'm almost finished too. I wanted to share 2 extra monetizing tips, just following up with what we did yesterday. If you did watch my scope, we share a little bit of SEO and monetizing tips. I believe the scope is not live anymore, but it will be on my blog tomorrow. I will have a whole page with the scope and a couple other tips. Oh, I'm not in a hurry. Okay. I was planning on finishing with the monetizing tips, and I promise I'll hop onto yours. I'm so happy to see you here. I don't think I've seen you a lot of times live, because I know I have some crazy times. So I wanted to share 2 monetizing tips. The first one is, if you are starting, a lot of people told me that they were just starting and they didn't know how to get started and nobody was giving them a chance. So join sites such as Clout and Influencer. They will start, if you post a lot in social media and if you share a lot, they will start giving you a score. Like my Clout score was 72 the last time I saw, which is a good score. And they will start sending you products. They will just contact you. It's called KLOUT, Clout. And they will start sending you products with a K, Linda. And today I received a box from Influencer that I wanted to show you. And this is the name of the site, Influencer. So, disclosure, I just received the box. I haven't really opened. I just took the seal so I could open for you. And this is the size of the box they sent me. No, it's actually Influencer, Linda. This is the name, Influencer. Can you guys see it? If you're not a member, I would highly recommend you join, because it's a great way to get started with brands, even when you don't have numbers, even when you don't have a lot in your portfolio, you don't have a lot to show other brands. It's a great way to connect with brands and start. So in the box, I received some organic juice, and you are affiliated. So it's from Apple and Eve, and it's a new organic product that they have out. So they sent me that, and I will be sharing that on my channels, and you guys are seeing that on the scope. So I did receive the box from them, and I have to disclose that. But I can't wait to open. I really love organic and healthy things. So that's one of the tips I wanted to share on how to monetize if you don't have, if you're just starting and you don't have the numbers, and, people were asking that yesterday. So that was a tip I didn't share. Another tip I wanted to share with you is, there's a great way of knowing about campaigns that you wouldn't know, even in the networks that you belong, is joining blogger closed groups. Find from other bloggers where the closed groups are. I have found numerous opportunities just through being a member of those groups. There are groups in New York, there are groups in the West Coast, there are groups that are affiliated with a location. They have bloggers from all over the place. And in those closed groups, they will share opportunities, and they will say, I'm looking for fashion bloggers over 30 or under 30, and who blog about And then, you know, they're very specific, and they have campaigns, a lot of campaigns. I owe a lot of the great, you know, products, a lot of the great products that I've shared on my blog through those groups. And it's also a great place to network. If you would like to attend events and right now you're not getting the invitations, those groups are a great way for you to find out what's going on. Because can I tell you something? If I could leave you with nothing tonight, I need to tell you this. Tomorrow I'm heading to New York at 8 a.m. to attend Time to Play Mag event, which is one of the largest toy events in New York. They do one in the spring and one in the fall, and it's to showcase the upcoming toys. And it's one of my favorites for toys. I love them. It's a great event. So if you do not attend events right now, events are instrumental to blogging, to your blog growth. When you attend events, you will be in front of the brands, or you will be in front of a specific brand, or deal with a PR person, and that's how you start having your name added to the lists. And even if you have to pay to attend the event, it's totally worth it. I cannot, you know, repeat enough. My blog did not really take off until I started attending events in New York and going to different events with brands. So it's very, very important that you join the blogger groups, because that's how you're going to find out about these events. And in the beginning, I did not have my name on the list, so I wasn't getting invited for anything. And that was not a long time ago. So about 3 years ago, I didn't have any invitations. So I started offering to sub for bloggers that couldn't attend. And that's how I started networking with the PR companies. And now my name is in most of the lists, and I attend all the events. Yes, Eventbrite is good, but a lot of the PR events, if you're not invited by them, they will not let you RSVP. A lot of them, at least a lot of the ones that I attend. So I recommend that you really affiliated with the blogger groups, closed groups. Some of them are secret, so that you can find out about these opportunities. Well, guys, if you don't have any more questions, you know, I wanted to thank you so much for being here with me tonight. And it's great that, you know, we're sharing things, and I'm really feeling so blessed and happy to be a part of September Scopers group. It's a great group of bloggers. If you haven't checked them out, please join their Scopers group on Facebook. It's an amazing group. I've had so much support from them. I couldn't even, you know, begin to describe. And I've actually made a lot of friends in just a week. The girls are amazing. They're awesome. It's a great community. I would love to see you there. If you don't know how to join, send me a private message and I will personally send you the link for the group. Okay? Well, this is Claudia from Trendy Latina. If you are watching right now, my blog is trendylatina.com. I will be scoping once a day. As a part of September Scopers, I will also be sharing, as promised, blogging tips at least once a week. And I hope to see you guys tomorrow. I don't know the time yet, but I'll be sharing that on my social media channels. If you're not connected on Twitter or Instagram, at ckrusch, the same handle that I have here. Okay. Yes. If it's too late, you can watch on the replay. Thank you, Linda. Thank you for the kind words. Okay, guys. Thank you so much for being here with me tonight. Thank you.